morning. Whoa, this light is very blinding. As much as it is beautiful having the sun, I feel like I need to shut that curtain a little bit. That's better. I thought I would do my makeup with you guys this morning. I think I've done it recently on a vlog, but I've had a few new bits in from Charlotte Tilbury. So yeah, you guys know I love Charlotte Tilbury makeup. I always use the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. However, they have just kindly sent me a top up, and this is 1 shade lighter. So I normally use 6 neutral. This is 5.5 neutral, just because I feel like obviously in the winter I'm not usually as tanned. I have fake tan though, as you can see my hand's a little bit more tanned than my face. I used the Super Glow Tan Luxe on my face last night just to give it a little bit of a colour as well. But I've just got out the shower, done my morning skincare, and I thought I would just do a bit of a chatty get ready with me and try out some of these products with you. Oh god, I've turned that off. So yeah, I thought I'd try some of them. I've got the new eyeshadow palette. I did mention this in the gift guide. I've been using it recently, and this is so good for kind of looks to create over this Christmas period as well. So love them shades. So yeah, I thought I'll just do a little bit of a chatty one. I'm going to start off with the Wonder Glow. I love this. As you can see, I'm coming to the end of it. I always have that fear, you know, and you just don't want to use all your makeup up. But obviously because I'm shooting today, I need to put makeup on and make myself look half decent. So as you can see, the Wonder Glow, it just gives your skin, you can instantly see it. It's just this kind of glowy prime to put on underneath your foundation. I actually had a Zoom with Charlotte Tilbury. She's got some new launches coming up, which I can't talk about yet. It's under embargo. But when they do come out, I've got the products, I've been trying them. You guys are going to love them. But she said, what was her quote? We don't prime, then it's a crime. I love her. She comes out with the best things, which is so true. It's really, really essential to prime your skin. So I've done the Wonder Glow, and then I use the Elemis Pro Collagen Primer as well. But with this, what I do is I just put like a little blob here on my hand, and then I'm going to mix it in with my foundation. So this is the 5.5. So yeah, I've just put a bit of foundation with that, and I'm just going to mix it in with this primer, only because I love this primer. And in the winter my skin gets so dry, especially when I'm out shooting, that I just want to give it like the extra moisture it needs. So using this in with my foundation, it feels actually really nice just to put on your skin, because it feels really moisturizing, and like I feel like my skin's like quenching it up. But as you can see, this shade is actually perfect for my skin tone, so that is a really good match. I usually go for the neutral. They do like warm and cool tones as well. Obviously you can match up your skin to which suits you, but this is the one I use, and a lot of you always ask me over on Instagram. My sister actually rang me up the other day, and she was buying the foundation, and she was like, I don't know which shade to go for, and I matched her with obviously not being with her, and then it came and she's like, it matches perfect. I think she went for the 4 neutral, so that fits her really well. But you can just see how it goes on. It's not too thick. Obviously this, compared to other foundations, is more of a heavier coverage, but it still shows a bit of your skin underneath, which I love, because I hate when it looks like thick and cakey. So I'm just putting this on with the Bare Minerals brush. I love their brushes. Just literally making sure this is all kind of blended out. This is such a good colour match. I'm so happy with it. Honestly, this foundation is life-changing. It's so good, and it lasts all day. Honestly, you don't have to top up your makeup. So this is my beauty blender. I have already made sure it's damp, but I'm just going to use the Flawless setting spray on it as well. This is a little tip they told us on the Zoom call, and I've been doing it recently just to sort of set it all in. So just dabbing all that around. I'm going to move on to concealer. So for my concealer, sometimes if I feel like I haven't really slept well, or my eyes are looking a little bit heavier, I use this, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is in the shade 2, and it basically just kind of levels out. So if you've got a spot or anything like that, it's really good for under your eyes, and like I said, for kind of covering up blemishes before you put on your concealer. So I'm just going to use it today to show you. I do feel like I did get pretty good night's sleep though last night, and I woke up this morning, had my PT session, so I'm feeling very awake. But if you can kind of see, it just kind of brightens it a little bit before I put my concealer on. So with concealer, I actually don't use Charlotte Tilbury. I use the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. I love this, and this is shade Light. It really works well on my skin. So I do a little bit here and then I brush upwards as so, and then I always like to do on the crease. I feel like I'm coming to the end of this one. I get through it so quickly. Here under my lip, chin, and then I just put like the excess from the brush here. And then again, I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender and blend this all out. They kindly sent me the contour wand, and I've been wanting to use this for ages because the one I was using before, I think it was just like a L'Oreal one. So obviously I have the beauty one, which is the highlighter. I just love the packaging, it's so fresh. This is shade medium to dark. Well, obviously I just checked it from the website, I hadn't actually gone in. This might actually be too dark, I think. I should have maybe gone for the light to medium. That's it on my hand, but we'll make it work. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a dot here. I like to go quite high up for my contour. Here, here. I mean, it's always blendable anyway. I say that and then watch this be way too dark. Just either side of my nose, under my chin, and then on my jawline. I don't really go too crazy with it. I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for my foundation, the Bare Minerals one, and blend this out. Okay, yeah, it works. Like, it's so blendable, look. You don't want it to look too streaky. This brush is so good for blending out, by the way. I'll try and link it down below. I love Bare Minerals brushes. I have all of their eyeshadow brushes as well, and they just work really well. Let's go down my nose. There we go. It's just give me a little bit of a subtle contour. And I'm going to go in now with the bronzer. I love this one. I think it's shade 2 that I have. Yeah, medium. This is the Airbrush Bronzer, and look how big it is. I feel like this is literally going to last me all of next year as well. Now with my bronzer, I just do it like buildable circle motions, and I go in quite high on the cheekbone just because I feel like this like kind of lifts your face and sculpts it a bit more. It's honestly such a lovely bronzer, and it's so buildable, like I said. And then up here on my temples. Oh, my hair's going a bit crazy. And then just blend it in down your neck as well. And now you can see that's just give me such a nice subtle bronze. Sorry if you can hear the banging in the background, by the way, it's the construction happening next door. Look at that. I look like I've had a beach holiday. And then now we're going to go in with the blush. So I have used this so much that the lids come off. This is the Chic to Chic Swish and Pop blusher, and you literally do that, just swish it. And then I always put my blush a little bit higher on my cheekbone here, and it gives this illusion that you look a little bit more sort of lifted and snatched rather than putting it here on your apples. I mean, you can also obviously do that as well and blend it. I feel like because I'm doing this in the viewfinder, I can't properly see, but I think that's gone on quite well. So if you look from like this side of my face, it just looks a tiny bit more lifted than this one. Don't want to put too much blush, I'll look like a doll. So yeah, same on this side, just put it a little bit more on the top of your cheeks here. It just gives you that nice little pop of colour. So, let's go on to eyeshadow. Now, I'm actually just going to use the Charlotte Tilbury blend brush, which is this one. She only has 2 eye brushes, if I remember rightly. This is the eye blender one, and then there's a smudger brush. So she doesn't really like to use eyeshadow brushes. She kind of just uses her finger a lot on the tutorials. So I'm actually just using this bronzer just to kind of blend in my eyes to the rest of my face. I always kind of just do this as the base, but because this has probably got product on from where I did my makeup the other day, it's probably putting a bit of that on too, which is fine because I'm still gonna use that shade today. I need to wash all my brushes. I feel like it's such a chore to do. So I think I'm just going to keep it quite subtle. I'm not going to do anything too glitzy because you guys can wait till I do the full sort of soft glam holiday festive-y look. And use these shades. These are the ones that I've recently been using, and this is from the Bejeweled palette, so this is the limited edition one, and it's this like 3 here that I've been using, which is the Happy Glow. I always usually go for like browns, golds, especially with her and blue eyes. It just makes them pop. So you actually start with this, so she always has them in numbers, which is the Enhance, So it's like prime, enhance and glow, I think. So this is the prime, this is the enhance, and then this is the third one. So like they were saying on the call, when I had the call with them and they were sort of like telling us how to use it, is use this one with your finger. So just kind of put that all over, and then the enhanced one, blend it in the corner. So for now, I think because I don't want it to be, actually, you know what, I'm just going to show you. So I'm just going to go in my finger with the enhance. And it's this really kind of nice, subtly, it's like sparkle, but it's not, because the third one is the one that really gives it that sparkle. But to be honest, you can just wear this on its own, which looks lovely. I've worn it just as like a base, and then that's it. Like this alone, I think looks lovely. It's so pigmented that I love it. And I'm literally just putting this on with my finger. Nothing too crazy, and it just goes on really well. Her eyeshadows, I love them because they're just so creamy. Just have a look so I make sure I'm not putting it everywhere. So it's actually quite subtle if you have a look, like it's nothing too crazy. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to put it in the inner corner of my eye as well, just to make my eyes pop, but I'll do that afterwards. So that's that for now, and then I'm going to go in with this blender brush with the enhanced shade, which is this one, and blend it in the corners. It's such a lovely, it's like a brown shade with like a little bit of a like orangey undertone, so it really makes your blue eyes pop. Oh, I just love her, honestly, I love her makeup so much. It really works well on my skin. It's so easy to use, it's like so easy to blend, especially if you're just not even like that great at doing makeup. I mean, I'm definitely not a pro, I'm not no makeup artist over here, but it's just so easy to use, and that's what I love about it. Okay, so that's just give me a really nice kind of bronzy brown, if you can see the difference from that one that I've not used here. So I'm just going to go in on the other eye. I'm just going to go in with this random one that I've got in my makeup bag and go over the same shade and just blend this out underneath. Now, this is going to be so hard to try and show you and do it right at the same time. So, little Charlotte Tilbury trick is I used to always go upwards with my eyeliner rather than out. So, always go out, and hopefully you can see it if I do it at this angle so I can see myself doing it as well. So, draw a little line out like this and never pull your eyelid. I used to always do that. So draw your baseline, which is coming out, which looks actually ridiculous now, but once it all comes together, you will see. And then I only like to do sort of a thin line, and I start sort of in the middle of my eyelid. I don't go all the way. And then you start to link it together. So you draw this line here that links that to the top of your eyelid, and as you can see, it's starting to come together in a nice little flick here. Okay, we're back. My camera battery died. I knew it would. Every time I go to film my makeup, it always dies on me. But back with this, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and it's super thin, and I just go underneath. It's so hard to do this in the camera. Sort of draw the line around my brow, just follow the natural shape of my brow as so, and then start to fill it in. So this front bit here, I like to keep it lighter than this, so it looks a little bit more feathered. And then sort of go in the same motion as your brow hairs and just fill them in. I just like it to go with the natural sort of shape of my brow. So I love the fact it's got the little brush here, so once you brush it all out, as you can see, it doesn't look crazy. I mean, it looks crazy now that that one's not done, so I'm going to draw it in the other one and you'll see. Like one brow always goes better than the other, and it was so hard trying to do it in the viewfinder that it's probably not that neat. So props to sort of the makeup bloggers that do this and make it look good as they're filming. This was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, but as you can see, I've used it so much that the writing has come off. So I'm just going to set it with this, brush them up, and that will do. I don't really use too much, like spend too much time on them. I just, like I said, like to make it natural. And use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes mascara. Now I either use this or the L'Oreal Paradise one, but this one is so good. So it's got this flat end to the brush, and then the brush on the other sort of edges. You can't really see, it's not focusing. So I use the flat end to push up my lashes, and then after I brush through them. So I'll quickly show you so you can see the before and after. And look at that, honestly, this mascara is insane. You can see this eye obviously without mascara, and this one with. I haven't yet put it on the bottom lashes. I don't really put a lot on the bottom lashes, to be fair. I just kind of dab it here at the edges, like so, and it really just lifts and pushes them, and it's this like extra dark black, so it gives it that, oh, I can't even explain it. It's just a really good mascara. Okay, so I've now done the other eye, so I'm matching, I don't look silly anymore. And to set it, I'm using the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I ran out of mine, so they kindly sent me a top up. They're honestly the best team to work with. So this is the shade Medium 2. If I don't use this, then I do love the Laura Mercier Honey Translucent Powder. Yeah, this is a translucent setting powder. It's so good. I use that as well. So for now, I'm just going to show you this. So this is actually the Laura Mercier brush that I'm using. And look at this fresh new powder. I'm just going to use this to set. So I just normally go in like the T-zone area. And it really just covers up your pores and gives you that airbrush finish, like it says. And that is it. And then to finish off, use the setting spray. Oh, it smells so lovely. And voila, I'm done. I've just got to put my lippy on, which I'll do after I've sorted my hair out. Okay, so my hair is now done, makeup is done. I am ready for the day. I feel like, honestly, you know, as a girl, getting ready is such effort sometimes, but we've made it. I've got ready, and I'm wearing this new jumper. It's actually from Amazon, so I wanted to chat to you guys about Amazon because I've been picking up some new pieces recently, and a lot of you have actually been asking over on my Instagram where they're from, so I thought it'd be easier to just kind of do a little haul, sit down and chat it through with you guys. And Amazon Fashion have kindly sponsored this part of the video as well. So as you guys know, Amazon literally sell everything. It's kind of your go-to place to get things for their house, get presents, do really good gifts, just everything. And I feel like my Amazon obsession literally started at the beginning of lockdown. I was just ordering everything, and probably stuff that I didn't even need. But I recently also discovered their fashion section. Amazon also hosts loads of different fashion brands, such as your favorites like UGG, Tommy Hilfiger, Levi's. There's some really good ones on there, like Adidas. So I've been doing a little bit of shopping and picked up some good staple pieces. Now, if you followed me here on a while, you know I go on about staple pieces a lot, and I just kind of, that's the pieces that I always kind of home in on, sort of everyday wear, and pieces that I know I'm going to get my use out of. So I've actually picked up 2 coats, and I've been wearing these so much, and you guys have actually been picking up, like I said, over my Instagram and asking where they're from. And I've also picked some other staple pieces, such as this little roll neck top, which is such a good base layer, and it will obviously go with everything. So it's this kind of like brownie beige colour. And then on the bottom, I'm wearing some Levi jeans. Now, I'm not usually a jean kind of girl. I don't really wear them a lot. I just kind of go for alternatives unless they're comfy. So normally I always wear Topshop jeans. I love their jeans, I've been wearing them for years. But recently discovered Levi's through Amazon, and I've got to say they are up there. I'm currently wearing them in white, and I've also got them in a black colour, and show you the fit of them as well. But before I do, I picked up some new trainers. I felt like these trainers were a must. I feel like I've had the same gym trainers now for like 2 years, and I've been working out with a PT, I'm in the gym a lot, I'm doing a lot of different workouts, so I wanted to up my gym wear. So I got these Adidas ones. Like I said, Amazon do loads of different fashion brands, and Adidas is one of them. But these are just a really good kind of runner shoe as well. They give you a lot of support here. And my PT literally keeps going on about them. He's like, I love your trainers, Chloe. I love the trainers. They really work for you. Like, thanks, Rob. But yeah, these are the trainers. Got them in true to size, UK size 5. On the subject of picking up some gym wear, I also got this new era cap, which I feel is very kind of like, you know, cool mom vibes, running errands, very LA. And I've been wearing this a lot to the gym, and it actually matches with the trainers because this is the black one. And I also picked up an everyday sort of trainer, and these are the New Balance ones. I feel like New Balance are very on trend at the minute. A lot of people are wearing them, and I didn't want to go like too crazy with spending money on them. As this is in collaboration, I did have a little voucher to put towards them, and I got these ones. I feel like they're just a really good kind of classic white trainer to pair with a lot of my outfits. I do have my Chanel ones, but obviously they are a lot more expensive and designer, so I don't always like to wear them. I just like to have kind of just a comfy go-to trainer as well. So this is the puffer jacket. Now I got this one in the cream, which is a different style to the one I got in black, so I'm obviously going to show you them both, but I love it. It's so on trend at the minute, these puffer jackets, and it actually matches with the one I got Bailey that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, but it kind of comes across here with a button. I can't do it with one hand though. Here we go. And I love this collar to it because it's got this kind of like big stand-up collar. Okay, I really can't do this with one hand, but yeah, it buttons across here, so it sort of sits across, and then like I said, it's got this big kind of thick collar here, which I really, really love. So for me, this is kind of a jacket that you would literally throw on every day. You can even wear it with this jumper that I've got underneath, and then also these are the Levi jeans that I got. So these have actually still got the tag on because they're one size too big. I got them in the 27 waist and then leg 28, so they are actually the cropped Levi's, which I love because jeans are always super long on me, but as you can see, I've got a lot of room in these, so I am going to swap them and downsize for the other size, but they are still just such a good fit, and I've got to say they're so comfortable. Like I said, I'm really not a jean person at all, but these Levi ones just are really comfy. They're really kind of stretchy and you don't feel restricted in them. And on the bottom on my feet, I've got the New Balance trainers on, so these actually match perfectly with the white Levi's. So yeah, something just casual like this, an everyday look, and you can actually put this jacket with so many different outfits. So this is the black puffer, and like I said, this is a different style to the cream one. The collar is still big here, however it zips down the middle, it doesn't wrap across, and I've been wearing this a lot kind of walking Bailey, just with my black leggings and like welly boots. Really good dog walking outfit, and obviously a black puffer is just a really kind of easy jacket to throw on and keep warm every day as well. But now I've shown you all the Amazon pieces. Like I said, they will all be listed down below, so you can shop them there. But I'm now gonna style up some outfits because we're gonna go out and shoot some content, making the most of this weather because it's literally been raining every day this week and the sun has come out, so thought I'd style some new outfits. I've had some new pieces in, and obviously you'll see them all over on my Instagram as well. What a weird way to start the vlog off, me with my face mask on. Just feel like with this weather at the minute, it is obviously so cold that my skin is drying out, so I thought I needed some TLC. I've got the Moisture Bomb mask on from Garnier. It's honestly so good. Got little Bailey here. He's got his new jumper on, so he's had some new pieces in. I need to show you guys because it's too cute. He's had this jumper that we got him, and then also this coat. I'm going to put the coat on so you can properly see. Here he is in his little jumper. I can't cope with him, it's too cute. It's this little roll neck. Chris ordered it offline, so I will hopefully try find the link for you guys if you want to know where it's from. It says Park Lane Pup here, so that must be the brand. And then he's got this new collar on, which matches his new lead. If I can get it under his fur here, from Bark London, if you can see. And I need to put this puffer jacket on to show you guys because it's just the cutest. He just kills me at the minute. I love having his ears shorter. I think it just makes him look like a little teddy bear. So these are the toys that Bark London sent as well. It actually comes in this really good handy bag, so whenever we go out with him or like traveling somewhere, we can take them, and they're all neutral toys, so obviously it matches. I need to show you the puffer. I'm going to put it on him in a minute, but he got this little ball, he loves it, and there's this little pineapple that squeaks. Anything that squeaks he loves. He literally has his favourite two toys, which is his like raggy little elephant that my mom got him, the Harrods bear that we recently got him, and then now he loves these. If I can get it out to show you. Look, it's this little pineapple. Wow! He goes nuts for it. You want to play? I feel like I'm getting hyped now, so he won't put his coat on. And then this is the lead as well that matches his collar. So he is very stylish already for Christmas. This is it. I've just put it on over his jumper. That's where you can see it coming through. So it's got the bark here. It is just the trendiest puffer jacket I've ever seen. I haven't zipped it up properly because obviously he's going to be too hot in the house. So it zips up underneath. But I just absolutely love it. Bailey, are you trendy? Do you look cool? It looks funny with the jumper underneath. He just looks too cute. So I took him out yesterday and thankfully he didn't get it too dirty. There's just a little bit of a mark there. But I'm just going to take it off him because it's going to bother him now because it's too hot. Yeah, anyway, enough dog chat. You guys probably don't want to keep seeing me in this mask, but I like to keep it on for like a good hour until it dries out. But the purpose of me chatting to you is that I'm going to start my Christmas wrapping. So my last vlog was us shopping, and I've just had the gift wrapping come now. I've gone all out this year. That squeaking is Bailey with the toys. And I ordered some wrapping paper from Cox and Cox. But I've got to say, the delivery time, it took so long, and I'm really annoyed because the package has come and half the stuff I ordered isn't in there. They've just sent me the wrapping paper, and I ordered this like gorgeous ribbon and stuff from them. So I'm a bit annoyed from that. I need to obviously get in touch with their customer service. But the wrapping itself is lovely. And like I said, I'm going to go all out this year. I've got this sustainable wrapping paper. So it's reversible. So on one side, it's this kind of dots and stars. And then the other side, it's just the dots, I think. Yeah, dot and star reversible recycling paper. So I wanted to be all sustainable this year with my wrapping. And then I've got all these little bits to go with it that I thought would be cute, like pine cones. These are all left over from when I did the wreath making, little cinnamon sticks. So like I said, I'm going to go all out, make it look really cute. I've got some dried oranges. And just spend the afternoon wrapping. I feel like it would be really therapeutic. I always put my wrapping off normally till Christmas Eve, but I want to start it now so it'll look pretty all under the tree. And I don't think I've actually shown you guys my wreath. I made it with tan luxe. It is so pretty. I did it last week and I've just hung it on the door in here. This is it. I'm actually so proud of it. At first I couldn't like figure out how to do it, and then basically it's just a matter of shoving things in. So there's some sort of dried flowers in here, little bunny tails to kind of go with the neutral theme of the living room as well. So it just looks, it really makes a statement. Obviously it's meant to go on the front door, but I just wanted to keep it in here and it looks really cozy. So that's my little wreath. Now I'm going to get on to wrapping. So before I start wrapping the presents, I am so hungry. Just run to the shop and got the ingredients. I'm going to do my little chicken noodle soup. I feel like I've shown this on my vlog so many times. You guys must think, is this all you eat? But you know, when you're just in the mood for it, I haven't had it for a while. It's really cold outside. I just want to cozy up, and it's pretty healthy. So I've just started cutting up my veggies, and then also alongside got the chicken thighs and drumsticks. By the way, that banging you can hear is the construction next door. It's literally all day. No, sorry, it's basically next door. We love the people that are doing it, like the builders. We love them, but obviously this is just the reality right now. There's just so much banging, so it's really hard to film. But I'm gonna get this done and then we'll get on to gift wrapping.